Hey, everybody. Michelle is back again. And I wanted to come on through and talk about some of the major issues that really are affecting the uh, the cohesiveness of our communities and more so of our country. And this is and it's in the form of these feminine straight males that love to have their face plastered all over social media, plastered all over television, cable, streaming, whatever type of service you have. Uh, these straight feminine males are usually politicians that have been privileged all their life. Some of them cannot even mow a lawn. Some of them can't even change a tire, and some of them use women to do all their assignments or do all of their chores or do all of their this and that and the other. Okay, these feminine straight men that usually are housed in politics are the main reason that there's a imbalance of male and female energy. Okay, everybody wants to point towards the trans and blame trans people for why there's a disturbance in the masculine and the feminine energy, which is a bunch of bullshit and it's just rambling. It's a way of spinning the problem, which politicians are famous for doing. They like to spin the problems and take it off of them. Absolutely take it off of them and their femininity as a so-called straight man. They have so many feminine qualities. They want to take that attention off of them and put it on trans and blame it on the trans people. See, I told you I pick up on that kind of contradiction. Okay, and that's why we need to work on our contradictions. All of us, actually, myself included. We need contradictions because contradictions are lessons and they help you to see the bigger picture of what's really going on. Okay, so what's going to happen with these feminine, straight politicians? They want all the attention off of them because they're feminine. Okay, they're the type of feminine, straight males that cause more problems and disturbance in a society than do anything else because they don't want to get their hands dirty. Okay, they probably visit the nail salons more than some women do. Okay, all right. They're always constantly worrying about how they look and what they look like on their selfie. They take more selfies than women. Okay, but they don't put them on the social media platform like women do. Okay, so yes, our issue is not trans people. It's these feminine, straight men, usually in they're in the politics, and sometimes they're billionaires too, and sometimes they're business owners too. They're very feminine in their qualities, and they wonder why women are not attracted to them, because the women can pick up. I mean, we all can pick up energy, okay, but women can pick up the energy because we're so keen, we're so in touch with our feelings that way. All right, so we're gonna have to be creative too to counter these feminine, uh, uh, straight men. Okay, and turn the right angle of a camera on them and see how they operate. Okay, so like I said, some of them can't even don't even take out their own trash. Okay, they pay people to do that. Some of them don't even mow their own lawns. They pay people to do that. Some of them don't even clean their houses. They pay people to do that. Okay, and they're usually people of color or women. Okay, and the people that are, and usually these feminine straight males, they look in the mirror and they see their femininity. They fantasize about it because that's where they're having a problem with trans, because they're trying to blame the fact that they're so feminine. They're trying to blame it on a trans people, claiming that these trans people are the cause of all this and that and the other, trying to blame them so that they don't look at themselves in the mirror and realize that they are the cause of their inadequacy and their femininity. Okay, and the fact that they're not men. Okay, they're not men. Okay, they're just operating in men's clothing. Okay, and they're mad. Like I said, they're mad at trans when they're acting like trans in so many fashions and ways. Has anybody been paying attention to that? But yet they want to call themselves straight men, straight American men usually, and they want to always present this thing of as if they got this strength and power. Okay, give me a break. See, my stuff is being filtered. Okay, I can't get certain content for a reason, and I know that. But I can still pick up what's going on. And like I said, I can sense and receive what's going on, and I know what's going to happen. And the other people that sense and receive also know what's going to happen. Everything's going to be turned off of these cowards that are in business suits, more feminine than women, okay, but they want to be considered straight and they're pissed off with trans. You see how crazy and insanity that is? But if you're paying attention, okay, and you are logical, rational, and reasonable, you can pick up this stuff. Okay, it doesn't require beliefs. It doesn't require supernatural. Okay, it just requires a complete judgment and discerning of people and their behavior, and that's what I pay attention to. I don't pay too much attention to people talking. I really don't. I just look at them and I can pick it all up. It usually is in their eyes, and so I'm so thankful that the people that are meaningful in my life. I met them before all of this deep fake stuff, all of this avatar stuff, all of this AI stuff, and these people are usually come from the black culture. You know, there's still a connection there because we had genuine physical face to face interactions. Whether it was in elementary, high school, college, whatever. In some working environments as well, more specifically, if I work with you, or if I met you and I knew you back in the day before all this, uh, manipulation of technology, because that's all it is. It's a manipulation of technology. How they filter lighting to give people this perception of having this kind of glow about themselves, which is nothing but makeup. Okay, people of color, we don't have to do that, but so a lot of us know what's going on. We all know what's going on, and so this is going to have to be a silent revolution. Okay, but the problem with the masculine and the feminine, yeah, there's a lot of women that are projecting a lot of masculine energy. Okay, and they're just going to have to learn how to neutralize it. They need to accept it and neutralize it. Okay, but there's also a lot more men running around here with this feminine energy in business suits, talking head intellectuals that want to have their face all over news media, all over social media, all over the place, and they usually are politicians who are, if you saw them in person, you would be grossed out. Okay, because that's I'm saying they had the lighting when the media also is involved with that as well. Giving these people this proper light, okay, and exposure, because there's a lot of people in these high level media outlets that are working with politicians. Okay, they lobby together, they play golf together, they go out to dinner together, they fish together. Wake up, people. Be creative. Use this to be creative, to elevate your thoughts, to elevate your perception, to activate your consciousness, to pay attention to what's actually going on in reality so that you can save yourself. Okay? I'm going to talk a little bit more and I'm going to send peace and love. Okay? It's all about helping.